There are a lot of things that a Jehovah's Witness has to do. You have to go witnessing. You have to attend all the meetings. You have to study the Bible regularly. But often what makes it so difficult isn't what you have to do, it's what you're forbidden from doing. And this becomes especially clear for children born into the JW org. They quickly realise that the other kids at school can do all sorts of things that they themselves aren't allowed. And some of those kids might come from very religious families too, yet they're still allowed to go on school camps, eat birthday cake, celebrate Christmas, and so on. But not you, because you were trapped in a high-control, highly restrictive religion. Now some JW org members might admit, yes, we do follow strict guidelines, but unlike other religions, these restrictions are Bible-based and protect our spiritual well-being and hope of an everlasting life on paradise earth. Yeah, rules and restrictions that would sound crazy in any other context suddenly become necessary, Bible-based. Justified, but only when Jehovah's Witnesses do it. When other religions make false predictions about the end of the world, they are liars, frauds, false prophets, disproven, but it's okay when we do it. When other religions ban their members from reading material that criticizes its doctrine, they are deceivers, manipulators who don't want their lies exposed. But it's okay when we do it. When other religions punish members for leaving, they're unloving and cruel, they're controlling, but it's okay when we do it. When other religions exhibit cult-like behaviour, it's because they are a cult. When Jehovah's Witnesses emulate these exact same behaviours, well, you guessed it, it's okay when we do it. And so the JW org simply rebrands these negatives into positive language. They don't have false prophecies, their light is getting brighter. They don't forbid criticism, they are protecting the faith. They don't have a policy of shunning, they use loving discipline. This type of reframing is sometimes called gaslighting. And if any of you are familiar with narcissistic behaviour, you'll know that the narcissist will go into a fit of rage if they are ever treated or spoken to the way they treat and speak to others. It's outrageous when others do it, but it's okay when they do it. Classical narcissistic behaviour. So a Jehovah's Witness can often clearly identify toxic, abusive behaviour and controlling techniques when it's practiced by other religions, but not when it's being practiced by their own religion. They simply slap a JW.org logo on it and it becomes unquestionably good. After all, they have the truth, and how could the truth possibly be wrong? The end justifies the means, or so they think. But if you were born in the JW org, be careful that you don't have a similar but reversed double standard. And what I mean is that you can fully understand how damaging it would be if a strict father decided that his son couldn't celebrate birthdays, or Easter, or Christmas, or Mother's Day, or Father's Day, or national holidays. He wasn't allowed to have worldly friends, wasn't allowed to read what he wanted, was told what to think, how to act, even denied medical treatment. I know you can see how much that would hurt this hypothetical child. I know you can understand how damaged that child would be. But can you recognise the damage it did to you? And if you can, would you want to save yourself in the same way I know you wanted to save that hypothetical child? It was not okay when the JW org did it, and it was not okay that it happened to you. Think about it like this. That child who grew up isolated, so silenced and controlled, he was stuck, trapped in guilt and fear. But despite all that, there was a golden light inside of him, a light that made him think and made him feel. A resilience and courage that could break the chains of even the strictest cult, even if it did terrify him. And that part of him, his golden light, could not be extinguished. The JW org failed. They had billions of dollars, they had him from birth when he was just a little baby, they had an entire organisation controlling him, and they still failed. He won. Do you realise how pathetic that makes the JW org look? And do you realise how awesome that makes him look? And I hope you realise how awesome and amazing that makes you look. Now I understand that they might have broken a lot of things in you, and in a lot of ways you might still feel broken to some extent. But they didn't break the most important part of you, the part that matters most. that light that's within you. It was always yours, and it will be forever.